Alright.
Because of the following special program, Wonder Woman and the Incredible Hulk will not be presented this evening.
Oh, what the hell? I can't watch Hulk?
The Star Wars Holiday Special. Harrison Ford as Han Solo. Introducing Chewbacca's family. His wife, Mala. His father, Itchy. His son, Lumpy. With special guest stars.
Well, guys, this is it. This is what GamerThumbTV has boiled down to. Going from covering the greatest classics to terrible TV specials 40 years old. I don't know what to tell you. The channel's dying. I was originally going to have this video up by Christmas, but I didn't want to ruin anyone's holidays by making them watch this. The Star Wars Holiday Special is the most bizarre thing I have ever seen. So infamous among Star Wars fans that it has turned into myth and legend, with some of my own viewers not even sure that it was real. I used to wonder about that myself. Thought it was a bunch of mumbo-jumbo. A shitty TV special lodged between two movies. One great, one greater. Crazy thing is, it's true. Chewie's family, Luke's makeup, Leia's song, all of it. It's all true. The Star Wars Holiday Special aired Friday, November 17th, 1978, on CBS from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's notorious for its extremely negative reception from both fans and even the actors involved. George Lucas himself said, and I quote, "If I had the time and a sledgehammer, I would track down every copy of that show and smash it. The story is as stupid as you've probably heard. Han and Chewie are on the Millennium Falcon and get noticed by Imperial ships as usual. And it's Life Day, which I guess is the Wookiee equivalent of Christmas or some other holiday celebration, so Han has to get Chewie home to his homeworld."
Attention, all viewers. Due to suspected rebel activity on the Kazook planet, the Empire has declared martial law.
Kazook? You mean Kashyyyk? Well, this was years before Episode 3, or any expanded universe stories, so I guess I'll give it a pass. At least they didn't go the lazy route and call it the Jungle Planet. Anyways, Chewie's family is waiting for him to arrive impatiently and constantly harass people trying to find out what's taking so long, while his ADHD son Lumpy can't stay still for a second and constantly needs something to watch, and he runs around making some annoying ass noises. I've actually never seen this holiday special from beginning to end until I decided to do this review. You can't really understand how insane this whole thing is until you sit down and you force yourself to suffer through it. The entire special is about an hour and a half long, which is way too damn long for this thing, and the first almost 15 minutes is mostly Wookiees making Wookiee noises. No subtitles, no humans to translate, just complete nonsense. I can't even imagine how stupid the actors must have felt filming this entire sequence. And Chewie's wife Mala spends her entire time cooking while trying to control her son and keep him busy, and she watches this cooking show where the host is clearly a man dressed up as a woman and goes apeshit for no reason.
Sir whip, sir whip, 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 sir beat. Coming along nicely. Starting to have a fine aroma.
It's so random! And that's the theme of this entire special, randomness. The story doesn't flow in any meaningful way, nothing flows. Things just happen. One thing happens, then another thing happens, then another thing happens. So while she's cooking, Lumpy is watching some sort of Cirque du Soleil, fairy dancers or something. I have no idea what the hell this is. I can't describe how awkward it is sitting through this entire presentation. Then they try to get a hold of Luke, asking where Chewie is, and he looks like an Egyptian pharaoh with the amount of makeup he has on, and that eyeliner.
It's just taking him a little bit longer to get there, that's all. He'll make it.
Come on, don't look so worried. Now, Chewie's not going to want to come home to a house full of long faces, is he?
Come on, Mala, let's see a little smile. Come on. There, that's better. Try to enjoy your life day. I gotta get back to this engine. I think we might have it solved.
It's not enough. And Chewie's family also contacts Leia, and you could just see in her face how much she regrets being in Star Wars at this point. Her expression just screams of discomfort, wondering, what the hell am I doing here? There's also this Imperial guard with an oversized Darth Vader helmet that looks ridiculous, harassing a shop owner, and he sees a product that he's interested in, and he just steals it.
I'll take it.
Good, I thought you would. Now, would you like to pay me something for it, or give me something in trade?
I said I'll take it.
That's a load off my mind.
What a dick! There is absolutely no reason to behave in such a manner. And this same shop owner later goes to Chewie's family, cause I guess they're friends, and he brings them some gifts. And Chewie's father, this shriveled old Wookiee called Itchy, has this awkward lower lip thing going on. He gets some kind of weird virtual reality device, and this whole scene is shocking with its sexual innuendo. During a kids' holiday special, we are essentially seeing an old Wookiee getting off on VR space porn. I swear I'm not making this up.
We can have a good time, can't we? I'll tell you a secret. I find you adorable. I don't need to ask how you find me.
Eventually, they all hear a ship coming, and Lumpy, as always, gets overly excited and runs to the door, and instead of finding Han, it's the Empire. The Empire puts some kind of blockade on the planet, and these guys just hang around their house. It's also pointless. And it's in this special just to give them a reason to force audiences to sit through another awkward performance. One of the Imperial officers sits down, and for some reason, he starts watching a band straight out of the late 70s and equipped with neon instruments and pink dildos. I don't even know what to say about this scene. Nothing I say can accurately portray how it feels being exposed to this. And with all this bullshit going on, Lumpy is watching a Star Wars cartoon. A Star Wars cartoon within Star Wars, which just so happens to be the very first appearance of Boba Fett before Empire Strikes Back even came out. Everything is animated so awkwardly, with Han's face melting off of his head, and Leia looking exaggeratingly concerned about everything. And it has this throwaway story about Boba Fett pretending to be a good guy and helping the gang, and then revealing himself to be a bad guy. Surprise. And then another awkward video where a guy or a robot, I don't know, starts malfunctioning and starts acting like a goofy idiot.
Of our neurocranial synapses is absolutely essential.
And the Imperial guards there, they're forced to watch this mandatory transmission that everyone in the Empire has to watch about life on Tatooine, showing some guy trying to pick up a bartender in the cantina. This guy, let me tell you, even though he's got a mouth, he has a built-in cup in his head. Okay, I understand Star Wars has always had crazy alien species like big ladies with 6 titties, but the Star Wars version of Cuphead, this is where I draw the line. More importantly though, why was this even required viewing for the Empire? And that's what I mean when I say nothing makes sense while watching this. There's no rhyme or reason to any events that happen. The Empire eventually leaves and tells one stormtrooper to stay behind. Han and Chewie arrive on the planet soon after, and if you're wondering why some of the space scenes look so good, that's because it's recycled and unused footage from A New Hope, so please don't be fooled. No actual effort was put into the making of this holiday special. Anyways, when Han and Chewie arrive, they run into the lone stormtrooper, and ridiculousness ensues. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Did you not see the 600-foot drop 3 feet away from you? I understand why the Empire lost now. Alright, let's finish this. Thankfully, we're getting near the end of this mess. The family's all together to celebrate Life Day with these golden balls. Then we see Wookiees walking in space for some reason, wearing satanic cult robes. You know what, at this point, they could be walking on orange juice with the Mushroom Kingdom in the background, and I wouldn't care. All the Wookiees are surrounding this giant tree, and Leia starts singing to the Star Wars theme with lyrics.
Together joyously, a day that takes us through the darkness, a day that leads us into light, a day that makes us want to celebrate the night.
And that's it. That's the Star Wars Holiday Special. I have no words left. I will never complain about The Phantom Menace ever again.